Hello and welcome to the September 22 edition of the Pre-sale Pulse. Now this is a channel that is dedicated to helping you understand everything happening in real estate across Metro Vancouver and the Fraser Valley. Now, I'm Ryan Lalonde.
And I'm Brittany Reimer.
Now if you're new to the channel, this edition of the Pre-sale Pulse is all about recapping the pre-sale and resale marketplace over the past 30 days in the Fraser Valley. Now our goal is to ensure all of our viewers feel like they have their fingers on the pulse and are becoming real estate intelligent. Now today we're filming at the new Sales Gallery of Pura by Adira in Surrey Centre's West Village.
So this well-designed collection of 1 to 2 bedroom plus den homes will be Surrey City Centre's first wellness-centered mass timber community featuring Adira Smartwood. Now home buyers will benefit from over 12,000 square feet of amenity spaces that focuses on 8 points of wellness.
Now, and I love that the Sales Gallery features Smartwood Showcase for a quiet room experience. That's comparing one room built with a traditional wood frame and the other Smartwood room to showcase noise reduction. Now check out the livepura.ca for more details of the Sales Gallery opening in late September. Now in this month's episode, we'll be looking at some of the great new projects that are making their way into the marketplace and resale stats that are a result of the current market pressures.
So with that, let's get into this month's edition of the Pre-sale Pulse.
I love it.
So we saw a pause in pre-sale launch activity in August as the market continued to reconcile with uncertainty, and while developers really started to prepare for launches this upcoming fall. We'll cover more of this in depth with our resale section later on in the episode, and we'll explain a little bit more about why we feel there's an optimistic opinion about the market in the coming months here. Now, as the summer market has had time to settle and as the buyers have gained their bearings, we have seen some increased confidence with the savvy buyers actually seeking to take advantage of the market that we're currently in, myself included.
And we're seeing this reflected in the increased volume in the resale market last month and in the incredible interest that we've been receiving on some of our programs, particularly in Surrey City Centre. They are optimistic about the opportunity ahead to get the home that they want at a price point that is sharper than they were experiencing in the spring.
Yeah, absolutely agree, Rye. And while investors have been dominant buyer group in the Fraser Valley over the last 2 years, we've seen a real shift towards an investor and user hybrid.
These buyers generally see their home as an investment and they really want to understand the achievable rents, what they look like, and still concerned about features, spec, and plan to live in their homes upon completion.
Yeah, absolutely. Ultimately, right now, it is about finding that value for buyers, finding long-term investments that will yield long-term appreciation, and just really finding locations where home buyers really believe in the future of. So now these buyers generally see their home as investments and they care about achievable rents, but they are still concerned with the features and the spec, as you mentioned, Rye. So Rye, let's jump into our pre-sale features for the month. Key program launches this month included Aldergrove's Town Centre's third building, Creekside. This program includes 66 homes and is blending at approximately $800 for a price per square foot. The program is tracking around 20% sold since its release. Not really a surprise to us given the summer market, and it has been really interesting to follow this program. We saw them come out in late 2021, and since then we've seen 3 buildings release. I love that with this program we can look back and see where they started and where they are today. When the program first launched, the first phase was blending at approximately $650 for price per square foot. That was last fall, and we've seen this current phase blend at approximately $800, a real testament to how far prices have come in such a short period of time. The program is a game changer for Aldergrove. I think it's very welcomed for neighbors in the area, and this change is really going to revitalize and reshape the Aldergrove's town centre.
Now, current buyers are predominantly clients that missed out on the first 2 phases of Aldergrove. That's something that we're taking into consideration. We're going to continue to monitor it over the coming months as we move into a fall market. Now, Britt, while we're here, we also have to talk about the gorgeous PC that we're sitting in today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I thought you'd never ask. I'm excited that you did. We're obviously very excited to share that we've started previewing here at Pura as our sales team prepares for our grand opening on September 24th. Now, Pura is a well-designed collection of 1 to 2 bedroom plus den homes with a huge focus on wellness and community. We've chatted about this a lot on other segments and other editions of the Pulse as well. This is a program that many people are talking about right now. One of the biggest selling features here at Pura is, of course, Adira Smartwood technology, their mass timber construction method, which matches the strength of concrete. On top of that, Essentially, home buyers and investors here will be yielding comparable rental rates to concrete, but yet their end price, as we know, is going to be closer to that wood frame low-rise offering. And this has been really a big reason why we've seen so much hype for this program and so much demand to date.
And you're right, Britt, Pure is all about amenities, big rooftop patios, putting green, outdoor fire pit, gorgeous courtyard, workspaces, fitness studio. That's just a few to name a few. We're really excited about the offering. Now, homes are going to start in the high 300Ks for one bedrooms, in the high 500,000s for two bedrooms. These are really strong prices, especially when you consider that they're our initial offering. Now, if you'd like to get in early, you can reach out to our team, info@livepura.ca, to secure your appointment, or of course, click those links below. That's going to give you early access to everything you need from Madeira.
So let's head over to Langley. This program is actually right on the boundary of Surrey and Langley. It's Insignia by Inspire, located off 64th Avenue and Fraser Highway near Langley City Centre. I think this is the kind of program that we're going to see a lot more of in the coming years, of course, with that Surrey to Langley SkyTrain expansion. Now, this program features 5 stories, 147 homes, and get this, steel framed concrete construction. We haven't seen this in a long time. Now, as we see greater development occur near this Surrey-Langley SkyTrain station, we should expect that programs that are trying to differentiate themselves more and more in a premium of their competition will become more common.
I think you're right. We'll have to differentiate, and many will look to escalate spec in order to do that. Now, we saw one concrete low-rise product in one of our very own projects last fall, Isle of Man's Ellery. As only one of 2 concrete programs to launch in Langley's market, we were able to see firsthand homebuyers' willingness to accept a more premium build form over traditional wood frame products in Langley's market. Now, we're hearing that Insignia is finalizing its sales gallery and is preparing to launch sometime this fall, although it would not surprise if that slipped to early 2023, considering where the market's at today. Now, Britt, I think it's time. Let's chat Fraser Valley resale.
Yeah, let's chat resale, Rye. As we continue to experience market pressures, especially those related to home ownership, like rising interest rates, it is expected that a number of sales will also follow and decline. Fraser Valley had quite the rebound in the last month of August, as sales increased almost 2.5% from the previous month. This is, of course, after 4 consecutive months of declining sales since the peak back in March. We have to give credit to Townhouse Product, which saw a 20% increase in sales over the last month. We've seen a massive change in active listings from August of last year, over 40% more homes listed for sale. It's not like there has been a rush to list homes on the market either. It's just a testament to how constrained housing inventory has been over the last 12 months.
Month over month, we saw inventory go down just over 8%. And we're not experiencing a rush of sales right now either. Sellers are absolutely in a position where if they need to sell, they've already done so, and many are willing to wait to see market conditions improve before listing their home for sale.
Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. It is optimistic to see the sales increase from the previous month. Fingers crossed that this trend will continue into September.
Now, as we look into the sales to listing ratio for the Valley, similar to Greater Vancouver, markets continue to gravitate towards more balanced conditions. Townhomes and condos hover, sitting at around 25 to 24% respectively. They're still in a seller's market, although anticipate this to cool down in the coming months.
Yeah, the HPI benchmark prices for all product type continue to decline, with a 4.5% dip month over month. Detached and townhouse product was the most sensitive, decreasing 5.1 and 3.9% respectively. Apartment products fared the best, with just a 2.1% decline.
You know, Britt, I think that gets us caught up to speed. I think that makes sure all of our viewers are in the know. I also believe that wraps up this edition of the September Fraser Valley Pre-sale Pulse. However, don't forget to check out our trending topics segment in the links below to get some insights on why voters should care about the upcoming Vancouver municipal election and what impact these results may have on their lives, especially in relation to the issues of housing. Check out the links below.
Now, if you found some value in today's Pre-sale Pulse episode, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel and Newswire, our daily email roundup of the latest real estate news. Subscribers get early access to Pre-sale Pulse, market insights, and the latest projects breaking ground.
MLA Advisory will continue to play a significant role in every major market across Canada. So if you're in search of a market perspective or you're just looking for a second opinion, contact us by visiting the links below.
And we want to hear from you. Leave a comment if you have any questions or you want to speak about any trends or insights not mentioned in today's episode. We enjoy hearing from our peers, and we want to ensure that the Pre-sale Pulse is your preeminent source for real estate intelligence. Lastly, a big thank you to the Adira team for letting us host this month's episode at the beautiful Pura Sales Gallery. And thanks to all of our viewers for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next month.